Hey everyone, DeltronLive. I'm going to be starting a new campaign. This is the Forgotten Ones, Mission 1, the Archive of the Preservers. So this is created by the same mapmaker that created Legacy of the Heart of Liberty. However, that campaign has been abandoned or just postponed until now. The mapmaker contacted me. He said he's going to be doing, this is a 3-mission campaign, which for someone that's just starting out, I think starting out slowly instead of having grand plans of a, very long, diverse campaign, just start out something small, something that is easily handleable, Not saying these are easy by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, you got to start off somewhere. All right, without further ado, let's get started. A special detachment of the Golden Armada has been sent as a precursor to the invasion. They are ordered to seize control of the Iron World ship in orbit around the planet, which has been controlled by Amon's forces up until now. Praetor Hanoth leads these powerful warriors on their first mission to destroy the last psionic emitter on the orbiting platform. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be playing as a detachment of the Golden Armada, and we're going to be who has been ordered to seize basically something that's going to be being controlled by Amon. So apparently this takes place after or before, I guess before Legacy of the Void. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we'll find out more. You control a heavily specialized force of Protoss warriors, studying them carefully. Okay, let's get started. Entire Tassadar, my brethren. As you know, we have been sent to eliminate the aerial woes for our Protoss brethren, so they may launch an attack on Aya's surface. However, we must first rescue the preserver of this world ship and seal the archive to ensure the absence of psionic beacons. It would be in our best interest to begin production. Click on our Warp Matrix's Warp in Structure tab. Then press the Warp in Stargate button and click wherever you would like to begin warping. Alright, well, first of all, I have no idea what that is. Okay, we have scouts. Are they the same scouts that we're all used to, or? No, it looks like they've been modified. The scouts' antimatter missiles nullify damage reduction, severely punishing enemy armor on the ground and the air. The weapon deals 80 damage to light targets and 60 damage to armored targets. Their Afterburners ability allows them to gain a temporary speed boost. Okay, and then we have Phoenix. The Phoenix, the Reclaimer feat, is outfitted with highly specialized weapons to punish armored air targets and devastate ground foes. Its special phaser raptors fire faster than the speed of light, striking foes non-stop before they can even see the plasma flares. The Spears of Judgment slaughter ground foes for area effect damage. At the cost of the speed for weaponry, it is more vulnerable to damage. Small enough to be remotely warped in. Your fleet and its mission. The Reclaimer feat is a special force of Protoss units that only has air units in its possession except for the Purifier Stalker and the Instigator. Harnessing the secretly protected technology, Praetor Hanoth assembled this great fleet. The Warp Matrix building creates warp prisms. So I guess this is the Warp Matrix. To expand the area of control, the Warp Matrix can also remotely warp in buildings absolutely anywhere you can build as long as you have vision. Currently, you have access to Tier 1 technology. This campaign extends for 3 missions, so you will unlock higher tiers later. You will need a warp prism to transport the preserver. If you do not have a warp prism, you will not be able to complete the mission. Okay, so there's a lot of text here. I don't know, maybe just in this opening cinematic you can kind of introduce these units. And I don't know, just have like this dialogue underneath the unit. I don't know, something. Okay, so this is our warp matrix. I guess let's make some probes. Let's get our second. Okay. First of all, let's turn enemy options, symbol command card off. I actually have a tutorial on how to force these options, so definitely watch that. It's very easy to implement. And yeah, that should be good. The Zerg force will become extremely aggressive in their attacks, especially after we free the Preserver. Stand your ground. So I'm guessing that means... Oh, our probes cannot build. So our Corsairs can dispatch their Corruptors very easily. Alright, so the Corruptors will tear through Phoenix and Scouts with relative ease. However, with Corsairs, your army becomes a lot more likely to survive an encounter. So build Corsairs. So don't build Phoenixes and Scouts. Is that what it's trying to say? I guess Phoenix for anti-ground. Let's see. Superior Corsair with advanced weaponry, shields, and life. Darkfire missiles armament has a fairly high weapon speed and remarkable damage. Darkfire missiles only attack air units. It deals indirect splash damage to enemies. Alright. Well, we definitely want that. I guess let's build our warp prism. So we just warp them in from our warp matrix. Ground. I don't think we're going to be wanting lots of ground. We have these void pylons. So graviton beam and blink. Very interesting. These have afterburners, so it just makes them faster, kind of like the medevac. And we don't have any Corsairs. So what do we need to build? So this is just pylon. We need a Stargate. That'll be number 1. Let's put it back here. Let's actually build another similar here. And just keep getting probes. The Chrono is from Legacy of the Void. What is going on over here? Just Preserver's Prison. So that's our goal. Let's get shields. Base under attack. So meterless. Not a problem. We have instigators. Support Strider can store multiple blink charges. So yeah, my only suggestion so far is to have all the information, or a lot of it, in a cinematic. Would be neat. Alright. Let's get Corsairs. Interesting, this says 1. Oh, because you can warp in Phoenixes. That's interesting. Okay. And we're just going to need lots of probes. Also very interesting mineral layout here. Which is fine with me. Just the probes tend to get stuck. So we have our warp prism. We need to keep this guy alive. Cannons. Can we just build cannons with this guy? Yeah, we can. So it's still 150. I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. Hopefully that's a little softer. Let's get our Cybernetics core. Very large attacks. Let's get that. So so we have. They're all X. So we have to click on them, otherwise we'll just keep building Phoenixes. So just change the hotkey for the air units. So it looks like we can only get level 1. We have our Cybernetics core. Let's build. It's very interesting that you build with your warp. What is this? Warp matrix. Okay. I did it again. Look at that. Okay. Which is pretty cool. We're like this highly specialized Protoss air fleet. We're definitely gonna want air weapons. And yeah, just more probes. I think that's enough probes. I mean, it says 33, but obviously we can't reach all the minerals. Interesting attack animations. Let's get a Corsair, because obviously these are our best. Anti-air option. So no more probes. Anything else we can build? Another Stargate. I guess that would be prudent. Let's do that.
It is a good day to die.
Okay, so these have Disruption Web. Oh, that's nice. And they have Darkfire missiles. Very cool.
Ready.
Well, let's save in case things go horribly wrong. And again, we're just gonna have to click pylons. Let's build some pylons. Okay, that should be fine. I said to build up a fleet before heading out. That's a lot of Mutalisks. Okay, so it shoots like Tal'Darim Vanguard missiles, except they're anti-air. That's different. But I like it. I like the... oh, these take forever to warp in, don't they? I guess let's just build some more. Does that mean that we're going to need a instigator? Maybe. So we have our Vespene.
Upgrade complete.
They're going to run out faster than we would like. And these units are very expensive. I would like to take another base.
It is a good day to die.
Alright. Well, hopefully it is not our day to die. And we'll just rally to this Corsair. Once this finishes, I'm going to move out. So we have a very strong air fleet. We're going to be 1-1-1 in the air. We have our instigator. You just hang out here, buddy.
May I be?
Okay.
Let us.
Just keep getting those Corsairs. Phoenixes are pretty cheap as well. So I guess let's build another Void Pylon. Is that what they're called? Void Pylon, yes. So these are from actually the co-op mode. And in co-op they make your units or buildings invisible. Or they not invisible, but you guys know what I mean. Cloaked buildings. Let's move our chrono. Just so we can get that done faster. We can get 2 Phoenixes, Corsair.
Teleport successful.
So it seems like they're sending larger and larger Mutalisk waves. But that's okay. I mean, small things like this, just making sure like each unit has their own hotkey. That can make quite a large difference in campaigns. Very small map. Might expand after we kill this.
It will be done. Upgrade complete.
Okay, upgrade complete.
It is a good day to die.
I'm going to build... Actually, I mean, we're very low on money. I say we just move out. Let's move out. I'm gonna save. You're gonna have to stay back here. Let's hotkey our air fleet to 1.
It is a good day to die.
Disruption web is amazing. It's a lot of stuff. Let's just attack. Our Phoenix have an anti-ground? Yeah, they do. Look at that. Our Corsairs can only attack air. Okay. Just build more Corsairs. And yeah, as long as the enemy units aren't spawned, we should be just fine. So disruption web. Let's kill the spore. Spore crawler. I always want to call them spore cannons. Yeah, those Corsairs are quite good, I would say. Okay, we're gonna need more Phoenixes. Well, that's a lot of Mutalisks. So we need to find out where those guys are coming from. We're losing our Phoenixes. Might want to back up in a little bit.
It is a good day to die.
Let's back up. Our warp prism. Just run back, please. Okay, let's not give this up. So we have to warp these in.
You require Teleport successful.
I guess it's interesting that you can.
Will comply.
So you can see the base up here. Maybe just make sure that this is not visible until, I guess, the second part of this mission. Alright, let's go round 2.
It is a good day to die.
So we just need to kill the prison. Let's back up. We need more anti-ground. I think that's the issue we're having. Alright, base is under attack. Let's just go home. Scouts are so expensive. Just more phoenixes.
Teleport successful.
We can get to 1 scout.
Ready for
It'd be nice if you could have shield batteries.
I stand ready.
I think we're doing okay. Let's save again. Try this again. Pretty sure the map's gonna open up as evidenced by this. Scouts are very slow. Turn on your afterburners, buddies. Could also be using... Oh, Graviton Beam is not on autocast. Okay. That's good to know. So we want to be using Graviton Beam, especially in like the Hydralisk. So it said build up a large force. I would say this is a large force. Alright, let's destroy this. My brethren are unfortunate to have been freed, but our knowledge must be protected. Bring me to the archive. Okay, that's where you come in. There may be a spore cannon near our base's location since fewer ships are being shot out of orbit. Find and destroy it so we can get the carriers through. Okay, seal the archive. Find and destroy it so we can get carriers through. Transport. The most direct path to the archive is dangerous and if a preserver is killed, you will lose the mission. Use a warp prism built from your warp matrix to transport the preserver. Destroy the spore cannon. No idea what that is. The preserver must survive.
Base is under attack.
Well, he can't do anything. So let's just get back here and make sure we don't die. And please protect this guy as well. That's a huge attack. Why? I don't understand why that's so big. But we should be okay with our Corsairs. Maybe have dialogues saying like, "Oh, expect a huge attack to come." We're gonna keep you here.
It is a good day to die.
And maybe just get rid of this blinking
Honor through
explanation point.
skies.
Alright, let's save. We're running low on gas, unfortunately. So we got some phoenixes. I'd say we just continue. We need to continue. Spore cannon, I have no idea where you are.
It is a good day to
I
die.
should be able to kill this relatively easily. Oh, these are the spore cannons. Okay. Alright, that's a spore cannon. We need more cannons. We have lots of money. So let's just line this in cannons. There we go. Oh, we got carriers. Did that, when did we ever get, oh. Find and destroy so we can get the carriers through. Okay. That's fine. Carriers will be helpful, for sure. And just to see, can we build a nexus, but we have to wait for the creep to recede? Doesn't look like the creep is receding. Maybe we have to scout. Yeah, the creep. We can build here. Okay, so we should be okay.
May I be
So the creep does
of
recede.
service?
I could have built that even closer. That's fine. Alright, air fleet.
For battle.
You must construct additional pylons.
More pylons. You...
Engaging the enemy.
Let's build more pylons. Okay, should be just fine now. Relentless attacks.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Yeah, so gas is going to be
Battle begins.
the main issue. But I said we just need to move out. Another base over here we can take. So because of the disruption web, we don't really need the graviton beam. Because a lot of these ground units can't even attack us. And our cannons should be just fine. Yeah, it looks like the Corsairs attacked ground, but I think that's just their attack animation. I like the idea of this very powerful air fleet.
It is a good day to die.
It's pretty cool. I mean, just minor things to polish this up would make this just a little more enjoyable. My God, there's a Leviathan, a random Leviathan. I think that's the thing we have to kill. Let's just kill everything here. Let's get some probes. I feel like with our carriers, we're pretty untouchable right now. Yeah, so I mean, this mission wasn't too difficult, but then you had that huge air attack. So without any warning, I mean, that's kind of out of place. So maybe just have some sort of dialogue that mentions that. I mean, our carriers are doing a lot of damage. Just kill the rest of the stuff, and we should be able to bring our preserver in just fine and dandy. Constantly intact, but nothing too crazy. Okay, let's just kill their hatcheries. One spore cannon, not a problem. Then we just need to bring you over. So you're gonna have a massive escort. And you will unload right... Well, let's save in case something goes horribly wrong. Carriers.
We are poised for victory. Let us attack.
And then we'll just protect this warp prism.
Acknowledged.
So one thing I've noticed in your maps, I'm talking specifically to the mapmaker, is that transitions happen very quickly. Like, we killed the spore cannon and it's maybe like it seemed like the carries just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know if there was a trigger to have them, like, you know, come across from outside the screen, or some dialogue when they appeared, like at the beginning. You know, I mean, have longer cinematics, longer transitions would be another suggestion I have. Well, this should end it. Well done, brethren. We may move on to the second phase of our mission. Eliminate the conspiring Mobius forces. Well, sweet. Well, the second mission has been released, so I do plan on releasing that shortly. If not my next upload day, the one after. And yeah, I look forward to playing it and seeing how this short campaign goes. I'm pretty intrigued. And yeah, good job with the first mission. And yeah, I think this shorter mission series where you can work on it, get the feedback, and then just continue to work on these 3 missions until they're as polished, as bug-free as you can get them. That would be my suggestion. And then after that, until you're 100% completely happy on this as can be, then move on to the next group of campaign that you want to do or whatever. But anyways, I will see you guys next time. And hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks everyone for watching. All right, bye now.